his advisor whispered, grabbing his arm. You know King Alaric will deny you. He hasn't spoken your name in 5 years. Then he will see my face tonight, Kaelin snarled, wrenching his arm free. If the king's pride condemns my daughter, then let the gods judge him for it. I will beg, I will steal, but I will not watch her take her last breath without a fight. Kaelin burst from the chamber, the thunder outside matching the desperate urgency of his stride. He raced toward the opulent main palace, carrying the last flicker of his child's life as a burden and a prayer. Meanwhile, miles away, in a dimension utterly separate from kingdoms and golden pills, their other life was ending just as abruptly. First-person narrative, Elara E., the Earth Orphan. The rain was cold, slicing through my cheap work uniform as I left the subway entrance. The air tasted of ozone and city grime, the familiar flavour of the life I was scraping out, lonely, tired, and perpetually just one paycheck away from failure. An orphan who grew up moving from one sterile institution to the next, graduating not with applause, but with a crushing debt and the hollow knowledge that no one would ever truly notice if I vanished. I just need sleep, I thought, clutching the small bag of groceries. Just sleep, and maybe tomorrow I can find the energy to face the rent. Then, the world turned into a searing flash of white light. The screech of the tires was the last sound I heard from Earth. There was a sickening impact, the feeling of brittle bone and flesh giving way, and then the instant, profound absence of pain. All that was left was a sensation of being pulled, not downward into darkness, but upward into impossible velocity. It felt like tearing through a seam in reality itself. I wasn't lonely anymore. I was nothing, a speck of consciousness being violently remade. My final, desperate, unspoken thought, a quiet wish formed over a lifetime of emptiness, was selfish and simple. I just wish I could know what it's like to belong. To be truly, unconditionally loved. Third-person narrative, back to the palace. Kaelin reached the main courtyard, soaking wet, his breath ragged. Before him stood the towering, iron-clad palace gates, impassable,